What up, Broncos country? Jake here from BroncoTlk. Little halftime convo. A lot of what I thought going into this game. I know I got hyped and I predicted a win for the Broncos, and I still think that because the defense is just that darn good. They're stout. They're tackling machines. They're not really losing when it comes to one-on-one contact. More often than not, the tackles being made. So, and for what it's worth, if PS2 getting a couple of pass interference calls against him is going to be the worst thing that happens on defense. I know we had the Geno Smith long run, 34-yard touchdown run happen, but other than that, there's been no breakdowns defensively, and sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way when you're playing corner and you've got a big receiver that you're just trying to corral or tame or just play in sequence with, and it doesn't go your way. But mostly DK's been pretty quiet this game. So PS2, keep doing what you're doing. But going into this game, I said rookie quarterback, hostile environment. There's going to be signs that he's a rookie, and it's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just the reality of the situation. And with Bo Nix, I said that he's got all of the tools, he's got all of the physical ability, and if he just sits and gets the cerebral part, then he'll come out guns blazing. He'll be ready to roll, whether that's week 6, first game of week his second season, whatever that timeline looks like. But I didn't think that, and I still don't believe that it makes much sense to throw a rookie quarterback out there against a Mike McDonald, a Robert Saleh, a Mike Tomlin, a Todd Bowles, and I didn't go in sequential order, but in your first 4 weeks. Like, it doesn't make sense. 2 of those are road games. Actually, I think 3 of those are road games, and it's just, he looks like a rookie. He had Jalil even had him go under center. He had to remind him, or at least it appeared based off of the broadcast, that Jalil had to remind Bo on one of his plays, one of the play calls, that he had to go under center. And it was actually a play that worked well. It was a pitch to Jalil to the left side, and that play went for a pretty decent gain. It's a lack of, it's not butterflies. It's just the fact that he's a rookie and he doesn't know the complex Sean Payton scheme. There's to the degree that he needs to, and there's a lot of things that go into just playing football at this level. I still think that this defense is good enough to get us to the playoffs, and the Seattle Seahawks offense doesn't scare me. There's a reason why we have 2 safeties. I mean, that's historic. I think that's the first time in my lifetime that 2 safeties have happened in the first half of a football game, maybe even in a whole game where one team got 2 safeties. It might be a handful of times in my lifetime. So that's pretty cool that the defense is strong, stopping the run, making Geno, who's pretty quick processor himself, gets rid of the ball and has a pretty high completion percentage, having him hold onto the ball, roll out, try to buy time. This defense is sticky, and I think that's the reason why we make the playoffs, not Bo Nix. Unfortunately, I'm a huge Oregon Ducks fan. I can't overstate that enough, because I just, as much as my fandom, as big as my fandom is for both the Oregon Ducks and the Denver Broncos, I can't let what's happening on the stat book lie to my eyes. I see what's going on. I see that he played some second stringers and third stringers in preseason. I see that, which is, in my opinion, the same level of competition that he was playing at Oregon. So, of course, he's going to thrive. He went 2 for 6 with a fumbled snap in his only work in the preseason against starting defensive players. And let's be honest, in preseason, nobody's calling their real defense. It's all vanilla. It's all stuff that maybe even college defenses are throwing out there at their highest level. So I still think we're going to win this game. My original prediction that I thought I was going to go with on Saturday evening was Seattle 20, Denver 16. But for some reason, I didn't get that gut feeling that I usually get before a loss. So Broncos 24, Seahawks 20. I don't know mathematically with 2 safeties and then the way that the score is going, I know we're back at 10. No, excuse me, we hit a field goal, so 13. So mathematically, maybe we hit a field goal and a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and we're just, I don't know. Maybe my prediction still has a possibility. But either way, I hope I'm pretty close, and I hope that we're going back home for week 2 against the Russell Wilson, who knows, Pittsburgh Steelers 1-0. Well, thank you all for tuning in to the Bronco Talk halftime show. Let's get back to the game, and we'll see you in the next vid. Go Broncos.